Bond would always, after every performance, he would mention to the people, if we were singing to soldiers, that if there's anybody in the audience that would like to be a part of this group, come on up here and try out. And he would actually have tryouts right there on the spot after performances. We had a little application for, and you'd have to put down your name and things like that. And one of it said voice range. And one of these sergeants said 100 yards. And we said, wow, now that's a great one. We need somebody like that.
When the chorus came through on concert through Stuttgart, I took my guitar, I went backstage, and Lieutenant Bond, the first director of the chorus, he heard me and invited me to try out for the chorus. At that time, if I remember correctly, we had to do around 30 numbers by heart within 6 weeks. I auditioned in August of 1964, and it took around a month till the orders came through.
And I'll let Lee Alduby talk about the festival in Holland, because that was certainly the peak of my 3 years with the chorus, and we this was 75 choruses from all over Europe, 7 nations, and we were given the music 30 days. It was a very, very difficult original composition, and we've got some great write-ups on that. 30 days before, and literally we spent a whole month getting ready for that performance, basically working on one number. And we drove from Germany. My father came over from America to see this, and we took a little vacation, and then we drove on the bus to 's Hertogenbosch in Holland.
It was the choral festival in 's Hertogenbosch, Holland. It was a competition. There was the military category and there was the civilian category. And we were one of the smallest ones. We had 30-something, if I remember correctly. And we were competing against choirs of 100 plus. And nobody expected us to be in the competition or even pass the preliminaries. In fact, we were told later that we were invited just to give us some rest and recreation for the soldiers. We had to sing 2 songs. One was a compulsory song, which was Simus Hic Sedente. It was a contemporary Latin drinking song, and not as they said on the CD. And it was really a weird song. It was intervals, you had to jump 8ths and 9ths, and it was very, very difficult to handle. And we practiced for a month. Sometimes we put hours each day on that song, and it all came together at the competition.
That night before the quarterfinals, I came down with gallbladder attack, had emergency surgery, and I was not able to be a part of that, which was the zenith, the top of all of my soldiers' chorus.
When we sang those both songs, you could hear a pin drop. When we first opened our mouths to Simus Hic Sedentes, there was quiet, and it just seemed like the concert hall was charged. And when we finished, there was a silence, and then they broke into an applause. It just hit us like a shock wave.
The applause thundered. The audience was on its feet. For several minutes, the 7th Army Soldiers Chorus basked in the benefits of hard work and dedication before giving its audience a sterling piece of Americana for its second presentation.
It was amazing. Everybody rose on their feet, and they kept on giving us a standing ovation, and it was feeling like I've never felt before of satisfaction, of having done something. And when they announced that we had won first prize in the military as well as in the civilian category, it was a feeling of euphoria to feel that you were the first in Europe, first prize in Europe against 70 other choruses. Really, really, really something. I think there was a reception, if I'm not mistaken, and we met everybody there. We were readily identifiable because of the red jackets, and everybody who saw us in the red jackets, they congratulated us, and the Dutch newspapers came out with headlines, and it was amazing.
Soon we'll be done with the troubles of the world, troubles of the world, the troubles of the world. Soon we'll be done with the troubles of the world, going home to live with God. Soon we'll be done with the troubles of the world, troubles of the world, the troubles of the world. Soon we'll be done with the troubles of the world, going home to live with God. I want to meet my mother. I want to meet my mother. I want to meet my mother. I'm going to live with God. We'll be done with the troubles of the world, the troubles of the world, the troubles of the world. Soon we'll be done with the troubles of the world, going home to live with God. Soon we'll be done with the troubles of the world, the troubles of the world, the troubles of the world. Soon we'll be done with the troubles of the world, going home to live with God. No more weeping and wailing, no more weeping and wailing, no more weeping and wailing. I'm going to live with God. No more weeping and wailing, no more weeping and wailing, no more weeping. Soon we'll be done with the troubles of the world, the troubles of the world, the troubles of the world. Soon we'll be done with the troubles of the world, going home to live with God. Soon we'll be done with the troubles of the world, the troubles of the world, the troubles of the world. Soon we'll be done with the troubles of the world, going home to live with God. I want